It is time for the most spoilerific show on YouTube. And if you have any requests for any topics, hit us up on Twitter. What up with your YouTube and YouTube buzz? This is boy TripleCup Chuck, and I'm up. And you're tuning in to the Rock Vibration Podcast, where we talk about Marvel, DC, comic books, anime, video games, and more. Welcome to our home of LeBeau. Let's go. Hey, first up, you know what I'm saying? We got a hometown member. He ain't been in here about a couple weeks, but you know what I'm saying? He's a part of the Heroic Vibration Podcast, and he have his own podcast that we have. Say Kaleidoscope, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself and let them know where they can find you at.
Oh yeah, yo, it's the Xbox Ghost. And I've been ghost like a motherfucker on this podcast show. Kaleidoscope. And guess what, man? You guys can hit me up on the GRG podcast on Fridays. On the weekends, the Direct X show minus the fraud. And on my YouTube channel on Kaleidoscope on Xbox Live at Kaleidoscope as well, all in caps. And on PlayStation Network at Kaleidoscope Mars.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Next up, we got Flip, but all that good stuff, man. Flip Money, man. Go introduce yourself and let them know they can find you at.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Flip Money. You can find me here, of course, the Heroic Vibration Podcast. You also can find me sometime hanging over there on the Direct X Show. You can find me on Xbox Live. Please no weirdo, because I will block you. You also can find me also on Twitter, Flip Money 1975. Holla at me, all right? For real, no weirdo, for real. Don't send me no message asking me nothing about what I had last night, what I'm going to eat tomorrow, what type of underwears I'm wearing, do I like this type of clothes, or what size is my sneakers, please, because I will block you.
Yeah, they do have some crazy people be doing some crazy things, man. So, hey, Kaleidoscope, man, you ain't been out here in a while, man. What you been up to, man?
Well, working my ass off, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Working on 12-hour shifts. And playing a lot of games and actually buying comic books, man. I actually found a comic book store in my area yesterday and shit, and bought up a whole bunch of fucking comics, yo. X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, all of them. You know what I'm saying? So you can imagine how excited I am about the X-Men finally coming to the MCU. All right? Just by reading those X-Men comic books, my mind was literally exploding with all kinds of ideas on how sick the MCU is going to be just by having the X-Men inside it. It's just going to be fucking ridiculous, yo. And then, of course, that Captain Marvel trade was fucking amazing. The Avengers teaser, right? Infinity War is also pretty trippy. But I want to throw something out there to you guys, though, man, because I was thinking of this, and it actually tripped me out. Know what I'm saying? Because we know Spider-Man Far From Home comes out later on in the year, right? It's going to be Captain Marvel, then it's going to be Avengers Endgame, and then it's going to be Spider-Man Far From Home.
Mm-hmm.
Now, check this out. Now, also, we saw that Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I don't know if you guys have heard most of the early screenings. So far, it's 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. All right, 49 reviews, 100%. Everybody's feeling the movies. They're actually saying it's the best Spider-Man movie out of all of them. All right, so that means they're saying it's better than Spider-Man 2 and better than the first Spider-Man Homecoming. All right, they're saying this is the one to rule them all. All right, and it's obviously because of the way they portrayed his kid. Right, Miles Morales. They say that on the show, since his mom's is actually Puerto Rican and his dad is black, his mom's actually speaks Spanish to him, and he answers her back. You know what I'm saying? Talking Spanish and English. That I was like, wow, that's how most Puerto Ricans is. You know what I'm saying? The ones that grow up in the States, they end up knowing birth languages because our parents normally talk to us in Spanish, and then when we go to school, then we got to speak English. You know what I'm saying? So that's how most Puerto Ricans end up being bilingual and whatnot. Now, the trippy thing is, though, remember Spider-Man Homecoming, right? That they showed Miles Morales' uncle, right? That was played by this dude, right? The guy that played Lando in the new Solo film, Donald Glover. He played Miles Morales' uncle. I was tripping. I was like, wow, that's Miles' uncle. What's he doing in Spider-Man Far From Home? And then I came up with a theory that I told my cousin about Endgame. I was like, dude, suppose... And this is a far left thing, no step. But you know how Sony got their own Venom line of movies, right? They got their own Venom movie. They're doing a couple of more Spider-Man movies, and there's 2 new Spider-Verse movies being greenlit. One featuring all the females and another one. So what if and I also found out some early reviews of the trailer for the first Spider-Man movie that's going to be after the Avengers, right? Far From Home. It ends up being that it doesn't allude to it being after the Infinity War. It seems like it's only a couple of weeks or maybe a couple of months after the first Spider-Man Homecoming movie. All right, so if this movie's in the past as well, right? Because everything from the Civil War era, it takes a 2-year time leap forward. All right, because Black Panther was more or less after Infinity War, after Civil War. Black Panther was more or less a week after Civil War.
A week or two after Civil War.
But yet, Ragnarok and Doctor Strange are just before Infinity War. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it doesn't matter the order the movies comes out in. You got to know the timeline that they're in. All right, and it's Far From Home, from what people are alluding to. They're saying this shit takes place before Infinity War. So that backs up another theory that I have. That I was telling my cousin, I was like, suppose they do a Spider-Man trilogy, right? All before the events of Infinity War. So we're going to see Far From Home that's in the past, and then we're going to see the sequel to that that's in the past. And during those 2 movies, Miles Morales gets introduced. And then with the third Spider-Man movie, after Far From Home, Peter Parker actually gets killed. Like in the fucking... Oh, no, he won't get killed because he gets killed in Infinity War. All right, but they introduce actually Miles Morales. All right? So then in Infinity War, they don't actually need to backtrack. Spidey could be dead. Really, really dead.
Hey, you think so? And then they bring Miles Morales after that?
Yeah, I mean, that's a way to introduce him, because if they're already introducing Miles Morales, I know it's just a theory, though. It's out of left field and whatnot. But seriously, man, they don't need to bring back all the characters. They only need to bring back some. Know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know, man. I'm fucking talking on my ass.
Yeah, I don't know, because I think when they gonna go for the for Thanos with the glove to undo the snap, I think they trying to get everybody back. Like, I don't see them just doing select a few people and here and there, and it's gonna be kind of hard to see how they're gonna introduce the X-Men into this universe prior to that, or do Miles Morales prior to that too with Spider-Man. Before the snap, that looked like some after the snap type thing.
Yeah.
You know what? Well, I heard a lot of theories. Also,
yeah, that was too far off, though, man. The more I kept talking about it, I just know it just didn't click.
Yeah. I heard a lot of theories off of YouTube, and one of the ones, one guy was saying that I gotta look it up and see if it's true that the director have already had said that Far From Home is after Infinity War. They do come back, because Black Panther also has another movie coming out too, and it's not in the past. It's after Infinity War, because they were saying that. Because I do know this for sure, that everybody is in the Soul Stone. That the director, I can't think of his name. He did say everyone is not dead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ones are true that. Stone, and the one that he physically killed, you may not come back. But one of the funniest theory that I heard was, well, not funny, but one of the theories that I heard was that Loki may not be dead, because it was like in a movie you see like a reflection of someone in the background, and it was like, is that Loki sitting there looking? And Thanos thought he killed Loki, and he didn't. Because Loki is a massive deceiver and a trickster. Like he can fake his death like I don't know what. But that one right there just a theory. So I don't know. I'll put it like this: I wouldn't be surprised if Loki come back in another Thor movie or whatever. So I wouldn't be surprised. That's all.
Yeah, I think the only way they could bring Loki back if they do him in a flashback. I think he really is dead this time.
You think he really is dead this time?
Yeah, I think from here forward, there's not gonna be no more Loki. They probably just do some. If they anything, gonna be flashbacks.
Yeah, stuff that happened in the past and whatnot. I figure because Loki got killed before the snap.
Right. But that's but like I said, that boy, what he was saying was a theory. So
Yeah. I wish Loki could come back though. I can't front, man. But they killed that motherfucker before the snap. Heimdall
Yeah.
before the snap. Half the Asgardian race before the snap.
Hey,
Matter of fact,
What's
people are
going
starting to
on?
call it the snapping.
what up?
What's
Yo, what's
good,
up?
Savage?
Savage was good. You in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm here. You hear me?
We just started.
Hell yeah, we hear you, man.
We
As a matter
just
of fact, I
started.
heard when you first jumped in, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, in here.
Hey.
Yeah, say Savage. Introduce yourself. Let them know they can find you. Cause we on baseline got to the first topic yet, so you know.
We just started.
Oh, one thing though, Savage, did you watch that new Godzilla King of the Monsters trailer?
No, I ain't had time. I've been, having family problems, but that's other matters.
Ooh, okay. Sorry to hear that though.
Yeah.
But y'all can catch me at Savage Carter 225 on Twitter, Savage Carter on the Xbox. Same thing on Twitch, and man, I can't even think of the other one right now. My mind's scattered. But yeah, Mixer. You know what I'm saying? But catch me on any one of them anytime. I'm always on.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, Flip, what you been up to?
Man, I ain't been doing that, man. I've been just floating around trying to end some of these games that I had in my back catalog. Just beat Wolfenstein, the New Order, running back and forth, on Red Dead, and my addiction came back because they had a new DLC that came out. My addiction came back from GTA 5. They had a new DLC and shit. So you
You
know,
back in the GTA, huh?
doing the same thing that everybody else doing. Reading up on comic books and so forth, and trying to see what's going on with these movies. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
what's
feel
up.
you though. I feel you, man. I'm playing the shit out of fucking Assassin's Creed Odyssey right now. Tomb Raider, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, as well
Mhm.
as that one
Right.
from last year, Middle Earth, Shadow of War. Playing
Okay,
those three
right.
games and shit.
Okay.
Enjoying the hell out of all of them though. I can't front. But it's
Hey
too
man.
many fucking games, bro. And then freaking, I read about that DLC coming from Monster Hunter World next year, the big DLC, and they're gonna have it's called Ice some shit. I don't even know what it's called, man. But it's supposed to be a huge DLC, man.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that,
heard
that,
about that.
and then
I heard about that.
people get
Right?
mad because you ain't had time for Ashen. You ever heard of that game called Ashen?
Oh, I've been
Yeah, I
playing
heard of
that
it.
too. I've been playing that too. Wow.
You
I,
been
I,
you I ain't
I,
I have it. I just haven't had the chance to play it.
hey man, take your time, man. That thing in Game Pass. See, if you got Game Pass, man, I feel sorry
Hmm.
for you. Because I got Game Pass, and it's not easy having a bunch of games. But Microsoft don't have no games. But go ahead.
No, I got it. I got that's how I got it.
You like that, huh? Like I played that in there.
Yeah, because that was one of them games. When they to me when they first introduced it on the Xbox, about what 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Matter of
Right.
fact, they've been advertising that game for a long time. I just kind of got burnt out on it. So before it even came out, so when it came out, I was like, I'll play it when I play it.
Right. Right. Right.
I know some people probably be mad about that one because they look at Ash and probably been a game of the one of the game, but it's a double A game. But anyway, though, Savage, what you think about no matter of fact, what you been up to? Anybody about what you been up to, Savage?
Uh, I've been playing Red Dead, which I'm almost 100% of that, and I've been stuck playing Warriors Origin 4. This is one of my favorite games. I'm playing all the whole series, trying to get my Lord Nobunaga on.
What, the Dynasty Warriors?
I went playing Warriors Origin.
All right, all right.
Yeah, that's the one that's kind of like a spin off of Dynasty Water, ain't it?
No, it's a cross between Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay. I
Shit.
know they got so many different franchises. It's fucking ridiculous, man.
I mean, like, yeah, that's one of them type of games. If you like those type of games, they pretty much keep it got its own genre to me more or less than anything else. You know, got their own fan base, their own dedicated fans. So that's one of those type of games. Hey, so hey, Sab, before we went live, we Flip and Kaleidoscope. Flip and Kaleidoscope. We was talking about King Kong and Godzilla trailer. They, you know how they made King Kong bigger. Do you think me and Flip was saying they didn't, but Chaos, I mean, I don't know why Chaos, he might be talking about us right now. They shout out to Chaos. But Kaleidoscope was saying about they did shrink Godzilla. And I'm with Kaleidoscope on there, like, you know what I'm saying, they kind of like brown one down and brown one up. That's you think that's how they did it?
Our girl. I don't know.
Oh, you didn't see it?
He don't really care about that shit. Want me to tell you why?
Oh, he hasn't seen it though. I'm
gonna tell you why.
He hasn't seen the trailer though.
I'm gonna break it down to you. Tell you why. Me and Lemon had this conversation before. We had this conversation before, me and Lemon. And me and Lemon were on the same page that I looked it up, and they did not trim his height down at all. They didn't. They didn't trim his height down. They made him look more fatter because I remember the Japanese people, of course, you know, I can understand. They didn't like the way how they was making Godzilla look fat. Remember the Godzilla a few years back when whatchamacallit was in the movie? I forgot his name. And he looked more like a dinosaur, and he was running around in New York and stuff.
Yeah.
And they didn't like that dinosaur, that Godzilla. This one, they got the height and everything right. Because he's the right height. Because Lemon was like, no, Godzilla is such and such feet. And I'm like, but him and King Kong the same size now. He said, no. I said, dog, they boost up King Kong height. And he said, no, Godzilla is like 300 something meters. I was like, all right, I looked it up. He's right. It is. And in that movie, it said that, you know, he's that height. But no, they boost up King Kong height. They boost King Kong height up.
I'm gonna tell you exactly why it don't matter.
Man, y'all tripping, man.
I'm gonna tell you exactly why it don't matter.
That was overbuildings, now you with buildings.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if y'all been watching Godzilla movies,
but the last Godzilla movie, that's the thing, is that you probably don't remember the last Godzilla movie, Flip. But in the last Godzilla movie, he was so big that he could fucking use the Empire State Building as a toothpick.
Not the Godzilla movie. Now, I understand if you would say like some type of comic book or something.
I'm exaggerating though, but he was pretty big in the last Godzilla movie, bro.
You talking about live action movie or the one on Netflix? Which one, bro?
No, the live action one. The live action one.
No, he was. Yeah, he was. He was the size of them skyscrapers.
Over buildings. Think about it. He used to pretty much step on buildings. King Kong used to climb buildings.
Yeah, I know, but they boost King Kong. He's still not as tall as Godzilla.
Same height.
He's still not.
What they did is they made them like what Chuck is saying. They made them both around the same height.
No, he's not. They
can go toe to toe.
Yo, look it up right now. Look, you don't gotta believe me. Look it up right now. Look it up right now. I'm telling you. Because when I seen that, I'm like, yo, that motherfucker. Like that motherfucker bad. Like yo, because I like, trust me, dog. I watched Godzilla shows back in the day, even with the dude with the costume on. I used to watch them. I even know how they started Godzilla from a dinosaur and how really he got fit. I even been watching Godzilla back in the day when they brought him to New York and they killed Godzilla by opening up a volcano and had the bird following the bird and stuff so he could walk inside the volcano when he was walking through New York. Come on, man. I know my Godzilla, man. Come on, bro. Come on. You look it up, bro. I mean, I ain't saying that too small. I'm just saying, like, yo, this guy, he ain't always like super major, big. He was all up there, big and stuff, walking through them buildings and stuff like that. But come on, man. Come on. Stop it. King Kong, he's still not at the exact same height as Godzilla, but they boost him up enough. Because in that movie, you remember King Kong when he that last movie he came out with Samuel Jackson and stuff in there? And
yeah, like, he was about tall as trees. You know how tall trees? That's about his height.
Man, he was like the size. No, he was tall. Because when he walked up on the side of that cliff and the Japanese dude and American boy was fighting and they saw his eyes, I said, yeah, it's going down. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down, man. They boost him up. He's still not the same height as Godzilla, but they boost him up tall enough where though he can fight Godzilla.
Right. To me, I was like, man, they made Kong too big, but it started making sense when they were showing, so they connected all of them in the same universe. That they want Kong and Godzilla to actually have a real good fight.
Another fight again. Yeah, because they fought in the past before, and they did that before. They on boost him up, or made him somewhat near Godzilla height back in the day with the little black and white and them little. It looked like them on motion captain fighting in clay and all that other stuff. They did that back in the day, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. I know my Godzilla, man. I ain't had nothing else to do. Draw a comic book character and watch cartoons and stuff and paint and play piano and that's it. Mom do was strict. Go nowhere. But mom, I said you ain't going nowhere. You better go upstairs in that room and keep doodling on that paper. Mom Duke was strict, bro. Mom Duke was the player in that.
Hey, so what you thought about that King Kong and Godzilla trailer?
Oh, you mean man? Listen
the one they just dropped? Yeah, that King Kong.
Well, I know what you're saying. Remember what I said? Remember when I said I'm gonna build me a time machine and I'm gonna go in the future and watch Avengers and all them other movies? Well, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do the same thing with Godzilla. I'm gonna go in the future. I'm gonna watch every last movie I can, and I'm gonna come back and spoil that shit next week. That's how excited I am for that. I gotta see that. That Aquaman and whatever.
Oh hell yeah! So what about you, Flip? I mean, not Flip. I'm getting names confused today or something. Kaleidoscope, probably because he ain't been out here in a couple weeks, and then it's kind of like what I'm saying. I gotta get used to calling Kaleidoscope on podcast.
I'm taking him with me. We both gonna go to the future.
Yo, that shit.
I'm taking him with me. Shit.
That trailer was amazing, yo. I can't front. That shit just got me all kinds of excited. I mean, I was already excited the first time around, but once I saw this one, man. And then the way they squared off at the end, you had Godzilla charging that freaking King Ghidorah and King Ghidorah charging that Godzilla. And they're going right up in the middle. Yo, it reminded me of Thor Ragnarok when Thor went up against Hulk and clopped, and fucking belted him one in the face. I was like, oh shit, that shit looks like it's gonna be lit. And then we see all the different monsters, right? We see his freaking Godzilla, King Ghidorah, Rodan, and Mothra. And if we go by history and whatnot, Godzilla usually got his ass handed to him every time he went up against King Ghidorah. All right, he would normally get help. And Mothra, as we know, that's like the female version, that fucking giant butterfly thing. Mothra is like, you could say she's the queen of the monsters, while Godzilla's the king of the monsters. You know what I'm saying? And then freaking Rodan, I don't know which way Rodan is going to be leaning. You know what I'm saying? If he's going to be good, if he's going to be bad. But I have a feeling that battle that we see at the end, that's around the midway through the movie. Godzilla is going to get his ass handed to him by King Ghidorah. And if anything, they're going to team up towards the end with Mothra, Godzilla, maybe even Rodan in order to go up against King Ghidorah. That shit will be some crazy epic shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm finding out that Millie Bobby Brown, old chick from Stranger Things, she actually has 11. She has some type of connection to Mothra. All right. And if y'all remember from the old movies, there was like these two little twins. These two little twins, right? That used to have a connection with Mothra. So I was like, they're not going to go that far in these types of movies because they still want a sense of realism, right? But they're freaking going to put Millie Bobby Brown, 11 and shit, man. She's the one that's going to be tied to Mothra. So I was like, wow, I wonder how all that plays into the movie. It seems pretty dope, man, but I'm excited, yo. Count me stoked. I'm on cloud 9 right now, bro.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you mentioned her name because I was about to ask that. Like, I'm going to get, you know what? Maybe that's how they're going to do it now. But it's always been like a child that been with them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it always been like the little so-called wannabe, I guess, guardian helpers with the little twins, and it always been like a little boy or a girl that always been in the movies back in the day, talking to them or whatever. So I guess they're gonna roll that all into one with her. Like maybe she, she got all into one instead of just having two, repeating the same thing with two little twins. They just gonna have it all into one. Like she's the twin and the other kids. So it's exciting to see though, man. I like Godzilla, so y'all don't.
Oh yeah, we all grew up with that, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a Godzilla fan too. I just it was like what it was the one that was in 2000 or was it 2001? You know the one that the first reboot they had did. I didn't like that one. That one kind of was like I don't like the way they did it, but it was.
Oh
But it
yeah,
was,
that he looked like a giant lizard.
Yeah, what's
yeah.
his name? What was the guy name that was in that? That was my man that was my man that played in what's the name of that damn, I can't think of
Oh,
Ferris Bueller.
actually, he's the
Ferris
guy that played the older version of Simba
he
in The
he
Lion
played
King, Matthew Broderick.
Matthew Roger. There you go,
Yeah.
good brother. That's what I'm talking about. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, I liked the movie though. It was okay for
I
what
thought
it
it was
was, and you know the fighting in the city and all that. Let's just say the action was really good. The action was done right. No, I'm
yeah,
saying, but the way Godzilla looked, he
yeah.
looked like a giant lizard, man. I'm saying?
I ain't know what was that about, but you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
but
they went left. They went left. Let's just say that they went left.
They Americanized it, and you understand why some of the Japanese.
Yeah, even the Japanese ain't like it. They was like, nah, y'all fucked up.
I mean, which they did. When they the look of Godzilla, and that was the one they were showing him underwater too much.
Right. Hiding inside the buildings and all that other stuff.
And then the reboot for Godzilla, what they messed up on is that we barely saw Godzilla. Everybody was like, damn, the movie was good, but if only we could see Godzilla, then it'll be a lot better.
Oh yeah, the one that was
the last one.
Yeah, the last Godzilla movie.
The last one, yeah, the one they just came out with a couple, yeah.
But see, that's what they did with this movie that they got right with Kong Skull Island. The wide camera shots.
Oh,
that
right.
The trailer had.
Right.
Kong Skull Island had that in spades. That I mean, when I watched Kong Skull Island in the theater, my jaw just dropped. I was like, "Oh shit, damn! If Godzilla was this fucking dope, oh my gosh!" But yeah, it seems like it will be now.
Yeah, and then the way they doing Skull Island, they kind of was talking about like almost like they had like Godzilla on the island before or something like that, or other creatures. Like they left a big gap in between the little movie that I was looking like, man, would like say if they would have had something put in between for those two, because they were showing like Kong mama and his daddy, and they were just laying out, and they were showing how they was dead, and they were showing like the creature that was coming from up under the ground. Now I'm not saying they don't look like Godzilla, but you can kind of see they're kind of giving you a little taste of a feel of what it'll be like.
Yeah. I feel you on that. It's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be trippy though, definitely, because those dudes just had jaws. Godzilla got a set of arms, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
It just had
he got a set of jaws, and then they got tails though, right? Definitely, because those things was using their tails up against Kong. You know what I'm saying? But you saw how Kong was getting down with the chains and everything. He's like, yo, come on, man. Let's go, man. We're going street on this. He's like, Kong was ready to brawl. That's what's up. I can't front, man.
Yeah. But you interested in the Godzilla movie, King of Monsters? And
nothing.
Yeah, if you saying something, we can't hear you.
Not really.
Okay. Well,
you're not interested in Godzilla? Wow, I feel you. Well, I don't feel you, but I understand. It's not your cup of tea.
Well, that's cool. So my question is then, which movie is you more hyped for, Captain Marvel or Shazam?
Like Shazam, not even a movie I want to see at all.
You not hyped about Shazam? You just you more hyped about Captain Marvel?
Before I go watch 50 Shades of Grey before I go watch Shazam.
Wow!
Oh damn!
Wow. That's pretty low.
Harsh.
Damn.
What you don't like about Shazam besides for the fact that I'm guessing because of the
everything they made about that movie. Like I don't want they pitched it for kids, so I don't want to see it.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, well, he is a kid, so
I understand that, but I don't want to see it.
So what about you then, Kaleidoscope?
About what?
Which one you more hyped for, Captain Marvel or Shazam?
Oh, Captain Marvel, yo, by far. I'm still gonna see both of them though, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Shazam actually looks pretty cool. I mean, I can't front. It's what I remembered from the comic books when I was little. So I've always seen them like that. But I have a feeling it's gonna take a dark turn towards the last half of the movie. But Captain Marvel by far, yo, light years ahead, definitely.
Especially from that
I'm
new
saying
trailer.
if I could only watch one movie, it'll be Captain Marvel. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Especially from that new trailer that she had released like a week ago.
Oh
Man,
yeah, she was whipping ass, man. And it shows that she could take on an entire intergalactic fleet by her fucking self, bro.
Yeah, man. I've been still. It's crazy. I still be looking at that trailer to this day. Like just yesterday I was watching the trailer. I was showing somebody else, and I just sat back and just watched the whole trailer. Like, man, she is going Super Saiyan on here. And you know, we were just.
Oh yeah, you saw that shit with the hair, right?
Yeah.
Finally we could do Dragon Ball, bro. Finally they could do Dragon Ball justice, bro. I bullshit you not. Just with the way they had her hair, I was like, you know what? That's what's up, man. They don't need to fucking put all this crazy jelly up into their hair, whatever. They could just do that with CG. They good.
Right. They could do the exact same thing. They
Have flowing hair and the whole nine, bro. I mean, dude, that shit would look epic, man.
Yeah. I mean that Captain Marvel to me is gonna be like, this is what Dragon Ball Z movie could be if y'all let Marvel make it.
If y'all let Marvel make it. Marvel ain't making no Dragon Ball movie.
That ain't gonna do it. You can get that up, bro. It's gonna.
I know, right?
You can get that up.
I mean, but think about it. Marvel is a studio. Once they get established with their own universe, who's to say Marvel can't make other movies? Because sooner or later they gotta either gonna make something else or they're gonna die out.
That won't happen because they're Dragon Ball part of their own
you know how
universe.
many characters they got, Marvel?
Right.
Dude, as a matter of fact, this show, The Runaways, the second season is more or less like the comic books are. All right, the second season of The Runaways. What they did with the first season, though, is something that they didn't do in the comic books.
What you heard, bro? I watched the whole first season of Runaway. You tell me something, bro. What do you heard? What are you saying, bro? What are you saying?
No. I mean, the second season is really good, but it's more in line with what the comic books is. The first season of Runaways, they introduced us to the parents, so it was like a slow burn. It was like one of the Marvel Netflix shows. It was dope as fuck. I enjoyed it.
Let me rephrase the question. When is the second season coming out?
In about a week or so.
Okay.
All 13 episodes. All right, so you'll be able to watch all 13 on Kodi.
You know it. You know what, man? I knew we would become good friends, man.
Yo, but this is the trippy thing. The Runaways is connected directly to the MCU. That's what I wanted to get at.
You want to know what's funny though? But I just started watching that. Picked up on a Runaway. I didn't even know nothing of the Runaway. I knew nothing of that comic book.
Oh wow.
I knew nothing of the Runaway or what's the other one that's out? Marvel got another one that's out. I knew nothing of.
Cloak and Dagger.
No, I'm sorry, I'm getting it mixed up. No, which one? I know about Cloak and Dagger. No, I know about Cloak and Dagger, but I never read the comic. I never read it.
Dang, that comic book store I'm going to, they have a shitload of old issues of Cloak and Dagger. I was like, what? That's what's up. I would pick them shits up this Friday.
Oh shit, yeah. Man, Flip, I give up, man. You got to remember what which one you talking about?
What?
On what?
This show. It was like besides Cloak and Dagger.
It was Cloak and Dagger. I knew about it, but I never read the comic book. I have.
So it wasn't Cloak and Dagger.
But it was the Runaway. It was the Runaway, bro. It was the Runaway. I'm sorry. Yeah, it was the Runaway, but Cloak and Dagger, I knew about it, but never had any intention of looking at it.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. To a certain degree. So hey, so which one you more hype for? Flip, for Captain Marvel or Shazam?
Boy. My honest opinion, I'm hyped for Scooby-Doo.
You said neither one.
I said Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo.
Oh, you trying to plead the fifth?
Nah, go fuck with. Nah. I mean, I'm hyped for. I'm hyped for both, but I gotta see. Put it like this. I'm gonna put it to you like this. If Shazam come out first and Captain Marvel come out like 6 months down the line, I'll be waiting 6 months down the line to see that first.
Okay, so but they
So,
I think they're gonna come out roughly close around the same time. But me, I'm more on the level of it depends on Aquaman. When I go see Aquaman, and if that ain't good, I'm not seeing Shazam. But if that's good, then I might see Shazam. To me, so pretty much Aquaman is holding the DCEU for me.
I don't know about no Shazam holding no DCU. I don't. I mean, I'ma still watch it because I like it and I like Shazam. But other than that, I mean, that's why you gotta go in knowing what you watching, man. Like I understand Savage, you don't want to watch it because that's not his speed or whatever. He's not liking what they're presenting in the movies or whether if it's geared toward kids or not. I get that. The original first issue of Shazam was geared towards kids. That's why it sold more than fucking Superman at that point in time. But I'ma still watch it. I'll still look at it. You know?
Yeah, no, but I was saying like with me personally, it's just like with Aquaman. So if Aquaman not good, then I'm be worried about Shazam. But if Aquaman good, then I'm gonna say okay, well I guess Shazam a shot. But right now it's just whining on Aquaman.
No, I mean, but I couldn't even put Aquaman in the same category. I mean, as in, all right, if Aquaman gonna be good, I wouldn't even let that reflect on my decision of whether if I'm going to watch it or not. Because there's no way in hell that I'm gonna sit up there like, well, you know what? If Aquaman not that good, I'm gonna watch whatchamacallit. Nah, come on, Aquaman gonna be way better than Shazam anyway. Even Aquaman could be. Aquaman could be trash. Aquaman could be trash, and it's still gonna be way better than Shazam. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. It's still gonna be way better than Shazam.
I mean, it's possible, but you never know. They might every movie that's you can step your game up because remember Black Panther wasn't projected to be as good as it was. They got certain movies that come out that they would have never knew that was gonna be good like that.
See, all right. This is what I say. I'm gonna put it to y'all like this. I'm gonna predict this, and y'all gonna be like, Flip. Yes, you are the prophet, the God of all gods. Listen here. Shazam is going to do good only on one strength, only because it is a family-based type movie. That's why Shazam is going to be good. It's only going to do good probably because of the kids. That's it. It might get numbers and everything because of the kids, as I would say, the casual. Know what I'm saying?
But actually, quality of the show or the movie,
right? Yeah. Us hardcore. No, you're not going in thinking, oh man, this thing gonna be the best thing since white on white with sliced bread. Nah, no, that's not gonna happen. No, it's gonna do good because of the kids, and that's what I see. A movie for kids. It's a Cody moment. I ain't going to the movie to see it. I can wait to see it on Cody. Aquaman, I gotta go see that. I gotta see that. I got a funny feeling Aquaman is not gonna let me down. I got a funny feeling it's not gonna and some people have already seen it. I don't know how. They seen somewhat of an early show, whatever. I was watching Comment Explain and stuff on YouTube. He's seen it, but he can't talk about it. See, the embargo hasn't lifted yet, so he can't say anything about it. But all he did was smile.
Oh, so pretty much he giving his approval of it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but they saying but know what it is too, like Aquaman has opened up in like China and places like that, and they got huge they getting like a huge review open up, like it's getting a lot of good reviews and stuff in China. So do y'all so you think that's gonna kind of like saying gonna have it said well in America, well when we get it, it's gonna like reflect on how the movie gonna show for us. Like you think it's gonna like saying they giving us a good preview, saying got any good feels about it?
I don't know. I guess it all depends on I don't know, like how deeply are they into that to that particular comic book? Like, or now these days, some people that's not even into it got to be able to pick it up. They got to make it where though a person can just sit there and watch a good quality movie, whether they're a comic book fan or not. So I don't know how that make works over there for them. I don't know.
Yeah, I think they huge comic book fans too. I think over there, like from what I was hearing about it, when it opened up in China, that like it was getting good reviews and people was, what I'm saying, actually, I think it was actually selling a lot, selling out there. I don't know the exact. I was trying to look up the exact number, but I can't find it. But I'm gonna probably find it. I'll put it in the chat. So
but they had close to 100 million that opening weekend, man.
That's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 93.6 million, some shit like that.
Okay, yeah, because I knew it was something ridiculous of a high number, but I just couldn't. Yeah, okay, cool, appreciate that.
But are they into American comic books as much as we are, or I don't know?
Yeah, it's certain things that they like. It's certain things that they like. Like they loved Venom. You know what I'm saying?
Because I know
people
they
like Venom in the States as well. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I know that their taste is kind of different.
What they don't like is Star Wars. They don't like Star Wars. That's not their cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? Because Episode 8, it wasn't even a blip. All right, in their market, that shit in like 2 weeks, that shit was already out of theaters.
I know they like Star Trek. I know that.
They liked Rogue One though. The only reason they liked Rogue One is because Donnie Yen was in it. All right, that's the only reason.
Wow.
All right, think about it. The previous movie, the first Star Wars movie, ain't do all that. Rogue One did bank. And then the next Star Wars movie ain't do all that either. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a shit about regular Star Wars. If you put Chinese main stars from China, they'll probably go see it. You know
I like the Rogue One better than the previous 2 Star Wars movies.
Oh, I agree with you. I'm in the same boat.
It felt like a Star Wars movie.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I love Rogue One. That's my shit. And I actually enjoyed the hell out of Solo, a Star Wars.
I did. You know what? I ain't gonna hold you. I know a lot of people may not like this out there, people. But be honest, honestly, some people that don't like Solo, it's because of the previous 2 movies. That's why they figured that it's going to be bad. It's all right. It's just showing you how deep the game is.
Yep. I actually enjoyed the hell out of it, bro.
It was like to me. I like that.
I like Solo and Rogue One better than the 2 regular Star Wars movies, bro.
You know what?
Episode 7 and 8.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't have nothing bad to say about none of them.
No, I like all of them. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I enjoyed Rogue One and, you know what I'm saying, and Solo more than I did those 2. That's what I said. I still like them all, though.
Yeah, so
I sit down and watch all of them equally and faithfully.
I can't say that because see, like for Avengers, I can sit down and watch all 3 Avengers. The best one to me is still going to be Infinity War.
Right. I feel you.
That doesn't mean that the first Avengers ain't the shit, or even Age of Ultron ain't the shit. You know what I'm saying? But Infinity War is just that much up there.
Age of Ultron kind of sucked to me.
To each their own, bro. I feel you though, man. Don't say you're not wrong. You still like the movie at the end of the day, but it just didn't live up to like what the 1 did, right?
Right. It didn't live up to 1, and it don't have nothing to do with. I mean, it had nothing you could compare to 3. Like 3 was so over the top that 2 is non-existent. I mean, that's just how I feel about.
I respect that. I respect that.
Yeah, because to me, like Iron Man 3 and Age of Ultron was the 2 worst MCU movies.
You know what's funny though? You know the crazy thing about it, I like Iron Man, but I didn't think Iron Man was over the top. Iron Man 3 was over the top. I enjoyed the first one and the second one more. I really did enjoy the first and second one, Iron Man, more.
Yeah,
and I can understand. Where you're coming from with that. I understand. But I mean, I still like
what's
the
your favorite though? What's your favorite of the Iron Man trilogy?
My favorite? Number 2. Number 2 is my favorite.
Number 2 is my favorite as well. I can't front. What's yours, Chuck?
Man, that's kind of hard of a decision for me. Like, I like both of them almost equally in his own individually way, but I'll have to go with one. If I had to go with
Well,
one.
why? All right, you want it for the grittiness. All right, what's up with you, Savage? Or do you like all three of them equally?
No, I don't like all the three of them equally. I ain't like the third one at all.
Oh, damn.
Um, um, I gotta go with two.
Two? I feel you. I feel you. Yo, I said two because of Black Widow. All right. That's the main reason I said the two. Fuck yeah.
Oh, really?
But
Oh,
yeah, well, obviously it was a couple of things. Obviously Mickey Rourke as well. Know what I'm saying? Playing Whiplash and whatnot. That opening when Tony Stark is on the fucking in that racetrack, right? And then he steps out in that briefcase, fucking that armor forms on him, and he starts going up against Whiplash. I was like, wow, that shit was bugged out. And plus, War Machine is up in there. I mean, the
yeah.
two had a lot of shit that was really popping off. I can't front.
You know what? I ain't really care how War Machine, how he just took it, but took his suit. But I guess that's just me. Like, come on, man, don't let him take the suit. Come on, man, don't take the suit. But I get it though. Samuel L. Jackson made it up. You made it all better for me. He just took your suit. You telling me your best friend, your little brother,
you just let him take
took
your suit?
Wait a minute. Yours Tony Stark Iron Man, and he just took your suit. And he turned it black. Well, is that even possible? I was like,
he was clowning his ass. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, like that part. I said, you know what? That made it all better.
Yeah, they did make it like it wasn't or nothing to it. Like he just grabbed and like forget what you talking about. And Tony Stark ain't do nothing about it or nothing.
Right.
But I still rock with it though. Tony Stark, he let him have it. That's what it was. And everybody know that Tony Stark, because if he wanted to, he could have just snapped his finger to shut the suit down. He could have Thanos his own suit.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, he could, but he didn't care. I guess, that's his homie, man.
Samuel just fucking with him, bro.
Yeah, that's they like best friends or whatever the situation may be. So.
Yeah,
well, you seen what happened when you cut off that suit in midair.
How you crashed?
Yeah.
How you down there cripple or something? He trying to get back together.
Right.
But yeah, man. Speaking about putting back together, what y'all think about that end game? The Avengers, Avengers 4. Name of it is End Game. Y'all think? I think it is. I still think it could be a hoax. Like, what I'm saying, they be trolling everybody, make you think that's the name. Then all of a sudden, because they'll come out the next year, then they come out with something else. Like the Avengers 4 name is something else. You know how they do.
Oh no! I think that's the name of it. I think
that's
this it right here.
Yeah, that's the name, bro. That's the name, bro.
When I came in, I heard something about was some certain people. Was they really? Did y'all feel like they was really dead? And
we was talking about Loki.
Yeah. All right. I don't know how the MCU gonna play this, but most likely in the MCU, Loki's dead. But at the same time, you do remember that Hela is not in the Asgardian, where they go to die. Like, she not there. She in Asgard. So that so technically can't no, this is what I'm saying. Technically can't no Asgardian truly fucking die right now.
You want to get technical on us? You're not wrong.
No, you're not. Well, see, I say that because I was like.
No, I'm just saying, like, I understand how the movies work.
Yeah.
So I understand that nine it's a 9 out of 10 that Loki is out of here. Yeah. But how the comic books work,
it was a theory.
You know what I'm saying? By the comic book work, she not in hell, so none of the Asgardians can die.
You might be right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No. I get what you're saying though, but I was just saying somebody said that on YouTube. They were just saying that a theory, they little theory. I thought it was interesting that they were saying that. I just thought it was interesting. Not saying that that shit gonna be true, but you know.
Hey, so what you think about the end game name, Flip?
Oh no, I think that's the name, dog. That's it. That's the name.
Huh?
That's going to be the name. That's
Yeah,
going to
I
be the
said, what you
name
think
of it.
about it? You like it or you
Oh,
just
man,
yeah?
you already know, dog. I'm telling you, I'm working on that time machine already, dog. You already know.
Oh, bro.
You know what it is, bro.
Yeah. I'm
Hey,
talking about the title. Do you like the title though?
oh
What about
yeah,
that?
yeah. I don't got no problem with the title. I don't got no problem with the title. End game. It's just kind of funny how not only that they call it the end game, but what you
Like
call it
Strange?
also said it too. Said it. Who was that said it? Somebody in the movie also said it too. Said that
Doctor
name.
Strange?
Who?
Doctor
Yeah,
Strange?
Doctor Strange. There you go, Doctor
Hey,
Strange.
I know the crazy part about it. The Russo brothers had was like they said the name of the last Marvel movie had said the name of this new Avengers 4 movie, and they're like, well, I wonder what they said today. People's, I watched a whole bunch of conspiracy theories about that. It was crazy. And this whole time, the main line on the whole movie.
Right. Oh no, they did that on purpose, bro. You know that. They did that
Yeah.
on purpose from the first one. They knew what they was doing.
Man, because
Easter egg.
when I seen them say that the end game, I said, hold on, you know what? He did say that they said it on the other Avengers movie, and it was one of the words that stood out. And ain't nobody thought about the name of the movie was actually when Doctor Strange. And if you notice, it stood out terrible because everybody was like, okay, what do you mean by it? Now you in the end game. Now it's the end game. This is the only way it can play out is the end game. And that's how they named the movie. So what you get what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what about you, Kaleidoscope? What you think about the end game?
I think it's perfect, man. It sounds pretty trippy because that game is actually from chess. You know what I'm saying? When you're about to take the queen, you're in the end game.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so it seems like the next movie is gonna be a game of chess because they had it in the fucking trailer. No, I'm saying it seems like whatever Captain America is devising and whatnot, it's their only risk. It's the only thing they'll be able to do because if it doesn't work, there's nothing else he can do. All right, he stated at the end of the trailer is that, dude, if this doesn't work, I don't know what to do.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? So they're basically putting all their eggs in one basket for this thing to pop off. All right. Now, whether they go back into time or whatever, I don't know. I'm thinking it might be that they're going back into time because they had seen a lot of old pictures and whatnot where they had dudes dressed up like the original costumes from the first Avengers movie. All right. So maybe they actually went back into time or some shit, whatever. Because I know in the trailer we saw he didn't have the outfit from the first Avengers movie on.
Who didn't?
All right. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
they only teased this too.
Roger.
People was wondering why did the trailer was just a tease. I was like, because the special effects are the things that take the most time to do, and most movies are usually filming, and doing the special effects to like 1 or 2 weeks before the movie actually comes out. All right, not everything is like Godzilla King of the Monsters because that movie looks like it's finished. All right, but this one. I'm sure they're still working on the special effects and all that because we ain't even see Rocket Raccoon. Think about it. He's CG. You know what I'm saying? And we know he survived. All right. And he's on Earth. You know what I'm saying? So there's a whole bunch of characters that we're not going to see until the next trailer.
You hold on. You don't think they finished it? I think they finished the movie. I think this their way of teasing it.
No, the filming. Like, they finished filming the movie. The special effects is what's not done yet. The movie's been already finished. Definitely.
Yeah, they said the special effect wasn't done.
Yeah,
no, Flip. I'm just going by how Hollywood does their movies from now on. Like the Infinity War movie, they was doing special effects all the way up to 2 weeks before release.
Oh wow! I didn't know that one. Oh damn!
All right, that's why sometimes when they actually show a first trailer and they tend to show special effects that people tend to bitch, the special effects don't look all that. You know what I'm saying? The reason they're saying that because they haven't been cooking in the oven that long. They just try to rush out the trailer. So what Marvel does, they play slick. Their first trailers normally don't have that much special effects in it. You know what I'm saying? Because they're still doing the special effects. And as they get better shots, those are the shots they present. Just like the Captain Marvel trailer. You saw the first trailer compared to the second one.
Yeah,
The second one had a lot more special effects than the first trailer did.
Right,
It's because those effects weren't done by then. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure that there's a lot of special effects during that battle in outer space that they had in the second trailer that aren't done yet. What they used was what they could use for the promotion. It's like, oh, well, we need this certain shot finished because that's what's going to go in the trailer.
Right.
So that's the one that they're working on just to make it for the trailer.
You got to keep people still interested and anticipating on that shit.
Exactly. You know what's up? Like exactly. That's the way you do it.
Right, how they punch that old woman in the face, bam. Then all of a sudden they come back with the second trailer and they say this is she a Cree, she a scroll and she a Cree. We supposed to be good, they bad. I punched the old lady, she like to be a shapeshifter because she a scroll. So then they show her fighting back, and I'm like, oh, okay, now it makes sense. So now people get to see the why, you know what I'm saying? You know, they don't want to think about like Captain.
Even then it might confuse some people. Like, why the fuck that old lady doing backflips?
You think so? Yeah, that could be possible. But
some people will probably still be tripping. They won't understand because they won't make the connection. We make the connection because we know about comic books.
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We know it's a scroll. All of us here on the podcast know it's a scroll. You know what I'm saying? But you get a regular granny and shit. You know what I'm saying? With a grandchildren, it's like, why did she punch that old lady? Why is she doing backflips? Does she have superpowers? Who is she?
Yeah, you right it too. Like that is that Aunt May?
You know what I'm saying? It's like Aunt May got powers now. What the hell? Did a spider bite her?
Oh snap!
That'd be crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And some people won't make the connection, but then you never know. In the next trailer, suppose they see her morph into the scroll after this girl belts her.
Oh, right.
You know what I'm saying? Because those are the effects that ain't done yet, bro.
Exactly. Yeah, that would set it off.
Mm-hmm.
So what about you, Savage?
What that?
You liked the end game, the name?
I mean, the name cool. I just want to find out what the end game is.
Oh, you just want
he just want to see the movie. You want to see how that plays out.
Yeah, because the way they're gonna have the end game. I mean, they're gonna the twist, like you say, like Colada was saying about chess. Like, you know what I'm saying, it made perfect sense because if you think about it, what y'all think about like the missing link? The way they showing it is the person that everybody was sleeping on was Ant-Man. Like they showed him at the end of the trailer, like, and they showing like he got some type of a lot to do with what's going on. So what do y'all think that why like Ant-Man has some type of importance to the Avengers on the defeat Thanos? Think Thanos scared of like ants or something, or he could spring down subatomic or
nah. I don't think Ant-Man is gonna play that much into it though. I mean, he's gonna do his part definitely, and he's gonna have some definite standout moments. But what I'm thinking, the reason he showed up in the trailer is because that trailer was fucking sad as shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? They needed to let the audience know that. Don't worry, even though it's gonna be dark as hell, it's still gonna be funny though. So we're still gonna have a comedic moments. You know what I'm saying? So that's that was like a palate cleanser for the people that watched the 2 minutes of of how sad it was.
Yeah,
with Tony Stark talking about he already ran out of food 4 days ago. He only got a day's left of oxygen. You know what I'm saying? And then Cap and this girl's like, yeah, half the population and fucking just went kaput over the snapping. You know what I'm saying? It's messed up. And then they show fucking this dude at the end, and right there, everybody just started laughing. Like, you know what? All right. It's still going to be dark, but at the same time, it's going to have its comedic moments.
Right. I mean, yeah, that's how it's going to be. But that was, to me, that was like really a drama. Like they took it out a line from a drama book or something, because the way he was talking about it kind of really kind of caught me, because he was like, he wanted to let her know like that he was thinking about her as he was as he thrift off. Like he's pretty much letting her know he gonna be thinking about her as he passed away from the lack of oxygen. I was like, man, that's really a heartfelt and
deep,
cringing. Yeah. And then they showed like how you said about the wide shots, and when they showing the wide shots, you could see like everything look empty. The Avengers layer and everything, and you could pretty much showing that Thanos really did snap his fingers, and half of the population is actually gone, and you can feel the effect to this here, and they showing you the
50%
effect.
of all life, the way Black Widow put it. That you talking about the animals, everything. 50% of all life has been eliminated. That I was like, wow.
I mean, listen here. To me, hey man, listen here. You want to talk about following the fucking comic book? At least they got that shit down to a fucking T. But I mean, I'm looking at it like, okay, all right, well, obviously he gonna play some type of role in there. But is he gonna be that bored? Nah. I think he in the quantum realm, that stuff, whatever it is that he grabbed, that's gonna play a role into whatever plan that they coming up with. Not only that. Did you even peep out that how many people that they were showing was missing? Did y'all look at that when they showed the stream and
yeah, they showed Shuri was dead.
yeah, they were saying they was like missing. I'm like, wait a minute, what? So it's interesting to see where they gonna go with this, man. It's very interesting, man.
Dude, every trailer from here on out is just gonna get more intense and more intense, bro. The effects be done by then, and then we're gonna see what the movie's actually gonna look like. Because this movie was just a tease.
They could go anywhere with this. I even dare to say this, man. Listen here, listen here, man. They can bring the Grand Poobah in this game. Shit, I don't know, man. They can bring anybody in this goddamn anybody. I mean, this game, damn anybody. I'm playing the game. Anybody into this movie, yo. They get. Listen here, I would not be surprised, man. What being overpowered beings that they may bring into this movie.
The coolest thing about the trailer was Ronan, Clayton Barton as Ronan.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey, you know something else I like about the Marvel trailers? When you're watching them, they don't be spoilers. It's like they show you, they get you hyped for the movie, but they don't tell you about the movie. They kind of leave you in that suspense just enough.
Yeah. If they show you a scene, it'll be a snippet of something. It could be towards the beginning, middle, end. You don't know. But since it's out of context, right? You don't know how it actually plays out in the movie.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because we saw Captain America grab Thanos' hand, right, in one of the trailers.
Right.
But it wasn't exactly the same thing that we saw when we saw the movie. We saw everybody get their asses beat. You know what I'm saying? Captain America ain't do shit either. You know what I'm saying? He just held his hand for a second. This dude just...
Oh, no. I knew what was going on when I seen them. When I seen them wrestling up John, I pretty much can put together how it was going to go down. This one, I can't put none of this together. When I first seen Captain America, I already knew what he was doing. I already knew that he trying to fight Thanos. He trying to push Thanos' hands up and Thanos. Yeah, I already knew.
But he didn't fight Thanos though, man.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? It's like when we saw the trailer, we thought he was going to fight Thanos. When we saw the movie, dude, he just grabbed Thanos' hand and Thanos fucking belted him on it. That was it. He ain't fight
just
Thanos.
holding back. Yeah, but I'm saying though, he tried. He tried. In his mind, he thinking
ain't none of them fucking fight Thanos. They all got their asses whooped. The only one that fucked up Thanos was Thor. That's the man that represents.
Well, listen here. That's something totally. That's a different entity. You can't talk about it. That's a totally different entity, and it would make sense for him to be the only one that can fight him. I'm saying, but no, everybody they tried, but they best wasn't good enough.
I mean, no, you can't say that because
Thor ain't no joke, man.
Thor. No, but I'm saying I'm saying I that's what I'm saying. Like Thor, that's different. You expect him to, because when I first seen it, I said Thor gonna fight him. I said Thor gonna be the only one that gonna
even if he gets his ass whooped first time and shit, he'll still come back and shit and whoop some dude's ass, bro.
Right, I already knew that with Thor when I seen it. I said Thor gonna be the first. He's gonna be the only one that can take him.
No, I remember when he was talking to Rocket Raccoon in the same movie. He was like, then wait until he fights me and whatnot. And Rocket's like, he already did. He's like, well, he hasn't fought me twice.
Man.
What about Professor Hulk? I think Professor Hulk could take on Thanos though.
Who?
Professor Hulk.
Professor Hulk. You talking about Hulk with intelligence?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think they're gonna go that route, bro. This is the route I think they're gonna go. What?
Now I'm about to say to go. Think about this here before you go on to the other route. Just think about it like this here. Bruce Banner and Hulk, they've been back and forth beefing with each other, almost like brother, and they showing them like how they tug of war back and forth with each other. So wouldn't that be a perfect time to have them like come together as one on some event big like this here? And I think it's not Professor. I think it is Professor Hawk, isn't it? Or Dr. Hawk?
Doc Hawk, but he's not the strongest one. He's not. He's not.
I don't know what y'all talking about right now.
He's talking about Doc Hawk. He's talking about when the Hawk became with Bruce Banner intelligent stuff. Nah, he's nowhere. No. He's nowhere.
I don't see that either. But what I see is
they're not gonna go that route at all.
They have to arrive at a happy medium. All right, because at the end of the Avengers, right, Infinity War, you know, Bruce Banner was yelling at the Hulk, like, Hulk, me and you have to have a conversation after this. Right? Because Hulk doesn't want to be Hulk because Bruce Banner is Bruce Banner 99% of the time. All right, that's why Hulk ain't let Bruce Banner use him when Bruce Banner wanted to become the Hulk during the Avengers Infinity War movie. Hulk is pissed. He's like, nah, man, fuck that. You usually Banner the whole freaking time. If you look at Thor Ragnarok, Hulk ain't want to change back to Bruce Banner. Know what I'm saying? He ripped the Quinjet apart. Like, no, Banner, no. Because he ain't want to become the Hulk and shit. Know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, he ain't want to let him change back to Bruce Banner. That's why he stayed the Hulk for 2 years. Know what I'm saying? And he kept doing shit in order to be bad and whatnot. Know what I'm saying? He was telling Thor, he's like, I'm always angry. You know what I'm saying? And the reason the Hulk wants to be always angry is like that he stays Hulk. He doesn't want Bruce Banner to be fucking Bruce Banner. It's 2 separate entities and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of fucked up because I kind of sympathize for the Hulk. It's like, damn, they both share the same body, but this dude is fucking Bruce Banner the whole time. The only time he calls me is when he needs me. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
That's what that
think about the end of Thor Ragnarok.
Hey, the only time
Bruce Banner was like, I'm going to show you who I am. He ain't show him shit. He basically died on the fucking Rainbow Bridge. The Hulk was the one that brought him back to life. All right, because Hulk ain't even changed when he fucking jumped out the fucking ship. He was like, nah, fuck you. Let Bruce Banner smash his face on the fucking bridge. Everybody laughed and shit. But then he became Hulk, though. You know what I'm saying? Even they ain't want to change, bro. So what they need to do is arrive at a happy medium where they both share the same body, bro. You know what I'm saying? This dude's going to have to let this dude, like, let you be Hulk at night or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or on off days and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? One day you're Banner, the next day you Hulk. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have to do some shit like that. That's Hulk's beef. That's his whole beef with Banner, yo.
I mean, yeah, you got to think about it. The only time that a Hulk get to come out when it's work call. Just think about it.
Exactly.
Nah, after work call, then you gone.
Mm-hmm.
Man, yeah, they got to suck right there. I'll be as pissed off as the Hulk. I mean, I get what you're saying. Now I wouldn't do that first.
I have a feeling that the Hulk could take on fucking Thanos and whatnot because the madder he gets, the angrier he gets, man. You know what I'm saying? The thing is that he reverted back to Bruce Banner once he got to the Earth. And then the only reason he called him back was fucking in order to fight again. He was like, you know what, man, fuck you.
I hate to bust your bubble, but he can't. Right then, he can't fuck with Thanos.
Who? Hulk?
Yeah, the Hulk. He can't.
And the Hulk can fuck with Thanos, bro. He just hasn't been given the opportunity. He's like Thor. He's like, he hasn't fought me twice.
What? I'm just saying, man. And in the comic books, I already said he can't.
In the comic books, dude, Hulk becomes World Breaker Hulk or some shit like that. The people tell me whatnot.
Yeah, but that's World Breaker Hulk. Thanos is smart as fuck, dog.
I'm not saying he ain't, though. Know what I'm saying?
He got a plan. He got a plan for that, bro. He got a plan for that, bro. I even looked it up.
Oh no,
he can't.
We shall see. But I know it's not just gonna be Hulk, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, the movie can make it go whatever way they want to, though. But no, the Hulk is more.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how it comes out, though. Really.
Yeah, and they explain why. You know, saying they actually put an explanation down, like the one that's gonna be on the next Avengers movie, instead of have everybody speculating and taking rumors and this person, because you know all of us could be wrong. I mean, just think about it. I mean, it could be something that listen to everybody theories and stuff like that. And
no, I don't know if the Hulk's gonna go 1-on-1 though. I'm just saying.
Nah, the Hulk ain't gonna go 1-on-1.
But what I'm pretty sure is the beef that they have though. Him and Bruce Banner, that's their beef, yo. That's his beef with Banner.
No, the Hulk gonna come out. He's gonna come out. They ain't gonna let him just sit there and sit out through this one. No, he's gonna come out.
He's gonna come out. He's gonna represent. He's gonna represent like the beginning of Infinity War.
Right. He's gonna come out, but he's gonna come out fucking up everything else. Because Thanos, he's not over. Thanos, he still got his squad with him.
What do you mean he got a squad with him? I thought they all died.
No,
Yeah,
no,
they died.
Thanos. Well, Thanos, shit, he got that Infinity.
Yeah, the
jump.
Black Order, they died, yo.
No, he can bring them back. He got that glove, dog. I think he gonna bring them back, man. I think he gonna put a rabbit out his hat. Like, watch me put a rabbit out my hat. Bam, it's gonna be his squad.
No, I ain't think about that. You know what I'm
you
saying?
did.
As a matter of fact, there was this little girl and some reaction and shit that said some shit that no adult thought of. She's like, Groot is coming back. Groot is not dead. Everybody's like, what you talking about? She's like, the hammer for Thor. That's part of Groot. I was like, you know what? I didn't think about that shit.
You know what? Neither did I. Hold on. What?
That's what I said. No adult thought of that. No,
a little girl said that?
A little girl, yo, she's like 7 and shit, man. She's like, remember Thor's hammer, Groot. I was like, what? Oh, shit.
That little girl. How old was this little girl? Because
she's like 7, bro. 7 years old.
Yeah, that means she must have been watching the movie. She had to been watching.
Oh yeah. She did. She watches them with the family and whatnot. It's a set of parents that they have like 3 kids, a boy and 2 girls. The oldest girl, I think she's like 14. The boy is like, I think 9, and then the little one is like 7 or 6.
Yeah,
and they do reactions. And in the reaction for Endgame, the little girl was like talking about fucking Groot. She's like, "Oh, Groot's not dead." They was like, "What do you mean she's not dead?" She's like, "Remember Thor's hammer?" I was like, "Oh shit."
She's gonna have a lot of people trying to debate her. Well, that might have been Thor's hammer. That might have been part of Groot, but once he broke it up, it became, you know. But
I'm just saying. But the thing is that everybody has their own theories, even little kids. Adults to little kids, yo.
That's actually a good one.
Though I don't know because remember on the first one, Groot had
that little girl made a perfect point.
Yeah, for real though. Yeah,
because it don't matter. It could be a splinter of Groot and he'll come back.
He can come right back. Yup, that's what happened to the first movie.
Yeah, but
I see that little girl, man, that little girl got a point.
Y'all saying that, but did y'all see the hammer? The hammer on the trailer? Was the hammer?
I didn't see the hammer.
Nah, I ain't see no hammer.
Was it the trailer?
No, I ain't see the hammer. Wait, what?
On the Infinity trailer, on the Infinity trailer.
No, I didn't see it. What scene was it? The scene with Thor?
You gotta tell me that one. You gotta show me that one, bro.
Okay. Who to say that hammer disappeared too?
Nah, that hammer ain't disappeared. He ain't disappeared. He still had the hammer when he said
he still had the hammer at the end of the movie.
He said you should have aimed for the head. It disappeared, and his hammer fell down.
His hammer fell down. Exactly. He still had the hammer.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the hammer fell down. But then everybody started disappearing after that. Anybody?
No.
Oh, that hammer ain't going nowhere.
No, everybody disappeared before that, didn't they?
Yeah.
No.
How the hell is the hammer gonna disappear? What are you talking about? You're talking about life, bro. 50% of all life and whatnot. Hammer wasn't
living. They gotta have something to do with life.
Oh,
nah.
Come on, man.
You going left, bro. You going left, man.
Nah, I know we all go left every now and then on the podcast. Okay, it's your turn.
But that's a major left.
Yeah. Well, hey, speaking about left, what y'all think about that of the DC Elseworlds?
I ain't see it yet.
Oh, you ain't see it yet?
I'm gonna see it tonight, though, man. There's only 2 episodes, though. The 3rd episode, what? It's tonight.
Yeah, tonight.
Tonight. The 3rd and 4th tonight. The first 2 was yesterday.
Yeah, I seen it. I already seen it. Cool.
So you seen it?
Yeah, I seen it. Not the last one, not the last one, but no. You know what? I like it. I like it. He got the book of reality and the alternate reality and stuff. Just test him because there's a greater threat than what they think he is. He's not the threat, but he want to see how powerful they are to overcome whatever test that he's giving them. That's to get the book. So I don't.
Yeah, the overall art, that shit kind of is complicated. So the way they're trying to present it, but at the same time, it makes sense. He's trying to find somebody that's strong enough, a world that's strong enough. Guess people that's strong enough that's gonna do right by the book or something.
Yeah, he going through the 53 different universes or
Multiverse.
52.
They're gonna
yeah,
destroy themselves.
yeah, just trying to see
52.
what's going on.
52 flip.
Yeah,
52.
52 to see what's going on. So I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't even like that dude that's playing Superman. He
Because
doesn't.
if I say 104, people might get confused.
So so I don't know how they're gonna play that out. This the last one though. This the last one. There's only two of them. So
Yeah. I
this
mean, I
They
want
should have
to.
made it longer though, man. Or they should give this girl a spinoff. One of the two.
what girl? Which one?
Batwoman.
Come on, bad woman. Hey,
Nah,
when I
Yeah.
first
She
she
ain't she gonna be
campaigned for one.
on the
Yeah,
Arrow
yeah, she on there now.
oh
She
no,
on
for a while?
yeah,
No,
she was.
I'm saying that's how they normally do it. They introduce a character on one show and then
Oh,
down
so
the
she's gonna
line
be
like
on Arrow for a while? Oh, then I'm gonna have to start watching
Mike,
Arrow then.
She on Arrow now.
Mike B. That's you right. That's how they
You know what
test
I'm
the
saying?
water.
But that's how they normally test the water. Like,
Right,
you
right.
know
'Cause
what I'm
that's
Yeah,
what
I
they
saying?
remember
doing.
Smallville. I remember Smallville when they had fucking Green Arrow on Smallville. That's when
Yeah.
I started watching it. I was like, oh shit, Green Arrow on this. All right.
Then they went left. They went left with that. And I couldn't watch all the Smallville. And I said, come on, man. What's up with the romantic
I was
thing?
watching it when Green Arrow was on there. When Green Arrow was on there, freaking and
The problem,
Supergirl.
the
I was
problem with
watching it.
Smallville, the problem with Smallville for me, it was on too long. It went on too long. This motherfucker damn near 30 before he put on the goddamn suit. Just to push the fucking planet back to another dimension. What damn dark
Mhm.
side brought back Lex Luthor? I don't care. Spoiler. Y'all mad? Y'all be fucking mad out there. The shit was bullshit. That last ending was fucking bullshit. I'm trying to say y'all a bunch of pain and misery.
I mean,
Oh,
but you gotta think about it. It was on the same level as Charm, though. So
yeah, it was. That's what I'm saying. It was bullshit. Like, come on, man. Really? This motherfucker, like, Lana Lane had power. I don't know what was going on. Oh, I love you, but I can't touch you because you got the kryptonite power. What the fuck? Like, where we going with this? You making other girls and stuff, having powers and stuff, lying to them, telling them that they Kryptonian. Jarrell is a liar. He's a liar, Clark. You don't want to trust him. Man, you telling this motherfucker to say, fuck you, dad. The motherfucker that sent him to the goddamn planet. Look how they was making Jarrell like he was some type of evil, manipulative ass, sinister villain. And I'm like,
I know, right? He did come off like that,
yo, listen, this is how
bro.
bad it is. This is how bad it is. My wife got tired watching that shit.
they
Wow.
turned into a regular soap opera movie.
No,
He said,
no,
nah.
no. I mean, there was a lot of things I really didn't like about Smallville, but like I said, it was normally a highlight for me when Green Arrow was on there. You know what I'm saying? Green Arrow was on there. That's when I actually
They,
started watching, and Supergirl was on there.
right. They wanted to bring Batman on there. 'Cause I used to read like how they was gonna play it off, how they was in, and they didn't know how they was gonna do it. Like bring Batman or at least let you see Bruce Wayne or whatever. But nah, they was like that wouldn't look right. I guess it's like nah, they didn't go that route. So I'm glad they didn't. Cause him and Bruce Wayne probably would have been sitting under the tree eating apple and shit, trying to figure out physics and stuff. How you make duplicate and what this button do? I'm good.
Damn.
Yeah. So Flip, since you're the only one that probably seen it, matter of fact, Savage he a guru. Even in Kaleidoscope they guru, so they kind of know about the comic book Elseworld stories and stuff and how the concept is. But what so Flip, why you think that he given a book to make to change realities like they have Barry Allen being the Green Arrow and they have the Green Arrow being the Flash. Like you know what
No,
I'm saying?
no, he
They just
already
kind
said it. He already said it. He giving them a test. He want to test them because a bigger threat is coming. That's
yeah,
all.
but
He
who
just
you
trying to
think the
test them.
threat is?
Who I think is coming, I don't know. With them, every time I think it's one thing, it's another. So I don't know what they're gonna throw at us on the TV show. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it real funky. I don't know. Cause y'all can say one thing, it'd be another. Nah, I don't know who that threat's gonna be. I,
It's
I have
gonna
learned.
be
I have
it's
learned
gonna
time and time again when you think when you want something to follow the comic book storyline, throw that out the window and just watch what happens.
Right, right.
He's gonna be the Ninja Turtle.
You said the Ninja Turtles.
Oh snap! He's stupid. Yeah, man. I don't know where they're gonna go with this, man. I'm gonna find out.
They going to New York to the sewer system.
Well, and I think they were trying to do more, throw a little more airtime because they're trying to make a Superman TV show now. They trying to do that.
Oh no,
Yeah, they trying to do that now.
they don't need to because the Superman he don't have the look. Even they were trying to show him, he was trying to look like he wanted to look tough and stuff. That was not tough.
We already said this before, previous podcast before. That cape and the suit he got on look ridiculous. I'm sorry. It looked like Mama put a cape around it and sew it together with some Velcro and like, there you go, fly boy, fly. No.
I actually like it, but that's just me.
Oh man, no, that boy, and I'm looking at him like I don't know. Maybe he's gonna be like up and away, y'all. I don't know what's going on there, bro.
I quit.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with that, man. I'm confused. You just about to say Savage?
And okay, but anyway though,
no comment.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, but with the end game though, they have the way they was doing it, like they put Batman in the past, like they was talking to him like he was a myth, a legend, and then they was talking like he been gone for so many years, and like the way they were putting it, like, that's why they got Batwoman is actually holding Gotham down, and they talking about like why they never mentioned Gotham on the Flash or on the Arrow show. And now they introducing the whole Gotham to the universe. So they might try to put out a Batwoman TV show.
Who's saying that they never mentioned Gotham or whatever? They never had to.
Yeah, no, Oliver Queen.
No.
Oliver Queen said that. Queen said that on the show.
It was a myth. He kept saying that Batman don't exist. He said it. Out his mouth said it don't exist. And because he was like Barrett's like, oh man, Batman. Wow, we can see Batman. He's like, yo, that's a myth. He's like, you really think it's a myth? He's like, no. He's like, no, I'm telling you. Like, he like, yo, he believes it's real. But, once he saw, Batwoman, that wasn't Batgirl. He know Batman is, he real. But I just get tired when they throw that old cliche stuff or Batman, he ran off to go do blah, 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 blah. Come on, cut it. That's what I don't like. Stop it. Just say Batman has sent me on this mission. See what they messing up? What they need to be doing? They need to do it like the Titan. When whatchamacallit pop up as Robin and stuff. And what's my man? When whatchamacallit popped up and he was Robin, and he was like, "Oh, now you Robin too." When Dick was talking to talking to Jason, and he was like, "Yo," he said, "Don't let him manipulate you and stuff." He like, he sent you like he sent me. No, he said, do we know you there? He said, yeah, he sent me because it's a tracker. Even though they didn't show Batman, they let you know, okay, he does exist. He is aware he is there. Just like with Black Lightning. Black Lightning, they showed a cameo in Black Lightning. They said it. When she asked her mom, was you Supergirl? No, don't be silly. And when they showed the dad with Superman shirt on, they let you know that yes, some character exists. I don't know why they did it with Flash or whatever. I don't understand that. I don't get that. I don't get why they feeding them off like that. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand it. You could have just say, oh no, he's doing something else. Or he sent me down here to see what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, to me that like they see. I like when they actually like focus on an individual. It don't necessarily have to be this big over thing. So when they like how you said how they sent a Batman his son Robin to do, and they just showing you right from Robin angle.
Right.
Then you don't have to worry about Batman. We don't have to see him because we're not looking at it from a Batman angle. We seeing it on something else that people Batman will look at as a side mission for him, or stuff like that. Keep him on that note, like everything going on at the same time instead of trying to have it like he would have came, but he was busy doing something else. Like how they be trying to make. Matter of fact, how they did Supergirl on the first season when they was talking about Superman. and the only way she had conversation with him is he texts her on the phone.
Right. Or if it's really an emergency or something like that for him to pop up. Because a couple times they ain't have you. Of course, they ain't have an actor to play as him, but he came in and helped her real quick. And they're like, "What happened?" Jimmy Olsen was like, "I called your cousin." She was like, "You what?" Yeah, I got a whatchamacallit that your cousin gave me. Anytime that I need him, you ain't see him, but you knew he, whatever the situation may be. I don't know what the hell they be thinking about sometimes.
Yeah, but it makes sense when they keep it fluid. See, I think that's what everybody loves so much about the MCU is because of how the whole universe actually works together. Like you can show a person one thing from off a TV show from out to another thing off a movie that coincide together. Like we was watching The Gifted, right? And like I was watching The Gifted, and they was showing about the animanium, and I was like, yeah, that's the animanium from like Wolverine, and she was like, and then if you think about it too, and they were showing like how they trying to make the cure for mutants to suppress the X gene. I said, remember on Old Man Logan, how they was talking about mutant gene and stuff like that, and how they do from one movie to the next movie to the next movie. You know what I'm saying? You could kind of like see the whole worlds and stuff in them. So yeah, that's what make Marvel so much better because of everything feel like it's existing together. Even if they don't acknowledge each other sometimes.
Right. I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Like, there's nothing wrong with mentioning that person's name. But the way they did Batman, like they did him like he trash. And when I'm like, huh? Like, really? Like, I mean, you could just mention their name and stuff. All right, well then keep it moving. You don't gotta focus on it and stuff like one of the biggest question thing I was trying to figure out will Black like ever join that MCU because I mean not MCU
CW like
only show that I can see him being in, to be honest with you, is Arrow. I can't see him on Flash. I can't see that.
I don't know.
I can't see him on Flash. I only can see it not even on Supergirl. Because that means he would have to have something to do with Flash. I only can see him on Arrow. Because of the tone of the picture, whatever.
What about Legends of Tomorrow?
Nah, man, that's like a clown fest. That's like a clown fest, man. Clown fest, man. I can't see him on that. No, I can't. Can't see him on that. I can't see him on that for real. That's too. That's. I was watching it, but the problem with that is, to me, it seems like they really don't know what they want in that on Legend of Tomorrow. In the beginning, when they had the other board, the British board, it seemed like they had a very specific plan of how they was doing. Now that they did what they did with the time screen, they got their ship and they got the chick in charge and all. She's not a good leader, and where you going with this? And now you throwing Wally West, he all around doing this and that. No, man, no. It's all over the map, man. It's all over the map. Like, what are we doing here? Like, what are we doing? What are we really doing here?
The thing about it is, they just throwing shit against the wall and seeing what stick.
Right, and it's not working. You just said it earlier. You just said it not too long ago. How Marvel got it. Agent of Shield. Samuel Jackson popped up on there one time. They have reference of movies and stuff like that. They do it. They did it better. And the crazy thing about it, it goes back to what I say before. I don't know why they trying so hard when DC already been established in TVs and movie before Marvel, and Marvel just mastered it. Marvel looked at what DC did and said, "Now let's do this the right way." And I don't know what's going on. I'm confused.
I mean, sometimes that's just how it goes, though. But you know how it is. Like a question is, you know, what I'm saying from me coming in from Chop Shop about Black. Y'all know the Aquaman come out.
But I'm just saying though, in that situation, Flip, I understand what you're saying, but if they legally can't use the people who should be in that show.
What do you mean the people? Like what do you mean? No, like I'm not saying
no. I'm just saying I understand what you're saying, but they had to throw that off completely from the comic book series because they legally couldn't use the two main characters that's supposed to be two of the main characters supposed to be in there.
No, I'm not. I understand that. I get that, but it's the way they present and they showing it. Like, Some of them people act like they don't even know how to act, and it's the writing. Like, where we going with this? Like, I don't understand. Like, what is this?
I mean, like the show went from it don't take itself serious no more.
Right. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, in the beginning, the show do nice. Okay, I can feel it. As time goes on, it start falling off. Like, yo, what y'all got tired? Like, I don't know what we doing here. I'm saying, you know, I mean, you know, I just don't understand. Like, where we going with this, yo?
I don't know. I mean, I still like the show. I still watch it, but I see your points about the whole fact of the lazy writing, and for me, I'm thinking is a setup. It's like they.
Yo,
to me, I'm really. I don't know
the
why.
only DC show I'm watching right now is actually fucking Black Lightning. That's it.
Like, and the crazy thing about it,
Supergirl.
the crazy thing about the last crossover that they had was nice. I like the last crossover that they had. That
shit was sick.
They had was nice. It seemed like they only can do. It seemed like they only do well when they crossover. But individually, as time goes on, the show just start falling off. I'm like, I'm
gonna start watching though again though, just for the simple fact that Batwoman's in it.
I hope Black Likely does not fall victim of that. I'm gonna give you an example. Last season of on the Flash, they got whatchamacallit as like she the boss or whatever.
Iris.
Yeah, he ain't know what she was doing. Everybody else said what they was going to do. She said, "Yeah, now this is what we're going to do." You just regurgitate what he just said like 2 seconds ago. I'm like, what the? Like, come on, man. If you're gonna make her be a leader, make her be a leader and come up with ideas. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do it. Do it right. Don't make her base her ideas off of what somebody else just said like 2 seconds ago.
Right. Hey, you seen you up on the Flash though, right?
Yeah.
And so you seen how they went back in time to go talk to E.O. Barthon, and how E.O. Barthon was sitting there, and he was so smart about it that he was able to sit there and have a conversation with them about some future shit, but not be able to and be able to hold that inside of him and still play the same role that he played because he knew about messing up the time.
I told you I like that dude. I told you I like him as I like that actor. I like how he portrayed the character. I like how he diverged with both characters, as well and as Eobard Thumb. I like that. I like the way they doing it. It just I mean that right there is like one.
And then every time, don't you see a different person?
Yeah.
Yeah. So every time he acts, you see a different person.
He's a good actor, man. I mean, you know, I like the way he, you know.
Yeah, he played Reverse Flash. He Reverse Flash. When he played Harrison Wells, you see Harrison Wells.
Sometimes I feel like they have certain actors that's good and the one that's bad. They get that good actor to carry it all along when it should be about all of them. You know what I'm saying? The Flash, it should have stayed focused on the Flash and the team in the background. Sorry, they should have just kept it just like that. That's what the show is, The Flash. Now you're showing each one of them, and when they show each individual of what character on one show or whatever show that they show, whatever, like Legion of Tomorrow, whatever, when they start focusing on each one of them characters' story and they each get their airtime, that's when you start noticing, oh man, they done fucked up.
Right, that's when they get the stretch. But I really and truly like when
I haven't been watching the show, but it kind of makes sense that you would actually show backgrounds on each of the characters. So why not?
No, that's not. I mean, but when they do that, them actors, that's when it start to fall apart. You be like, huh? Like them, I don't know. Is it the actor or the writing? It's like I don't know what they're writing. Like, dude, I don't understand. Like, you had a pattern that was moving slowly moving with the flow of the river. But next thing you know, it just the currents start crashing one another, and it just start go all over. And I don't be understanding that. Like, what are you doing? Like just last year, your acting skill was on point. You was doing blase. Now, what? Like, I don't understand. I don't know what the hell they doing.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. That's like season 3 of Daredevil. What's the old girl name, that reporter that they help? I can't think of her name right now. Help is Foggy and Nelson and Foggy, and what's the other girl name?
The reporter Kate. I'm not sure. I don't remember her name.
What reporter?
Well, she
The
was
blonde
like,
chick. The blonde chick. The blonde
Oh,
chick. Bro.
the blind. Oh, I forget her name.
yeah, the
I
one
don't
that
know
was.
her name.
Yeah, but what was you out to get at though?
Oh, but
I know
anyway,
who it is though.
how they had a whole I know how they had a whole episode back of on Daredevil of
Showing her past.
her
Showing her
past
past.
and her backstory was so in depth, and what you seen was like a whole episode of.
I enjoyed that episode.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like a regular episode. It was like if you would have took that episode completely out of Daredevil and put it to a side, but to itself, you would have never knew that came out of no superhero movie.
Yeah.
That's how the episode
exactly.
was.
Yeah. You know
Yeah,
exactly.
because it was basically centered around her.
Right. That's exactly what I'm saying. And it's like, okay, what I'm watching again?
A superhero show.
Okay. All right. So what you have is a nitpick, Flip.
No.
That's a nitpick, man. You rather it focus on the entire Legends team than on individual characters.
No, it's not just the Legends team. It's all through the shows that they have. It does the same thing. It start falling apart. The writing and stuff. It's not even that. It's the writing. Like when they start doing the story and they start doing
Well,
like
they do got a lot of shows, bro.
like they get lazy with it. I'm like, oh man, like what are we doing here? You start off good, and then you know a couple seasons down the line, I don't know what they're doing with this.
As a matter of fact, the Greg Berlanti, he's like the one that comes up with all these shows, with the exception of Black Lightning. All right, but all the other DC shows he's actually worked on, and he's the producer on them. Supergirl, Flash, Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow, and also Sabrina. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina on fucking Netflix, bro. That shit tripped me out when I saw him as the lead producer on that show. I was like, what? I was like, damn, out of all that stuff in the Arrowverse, he still got time to do
I'm
shit
gonna
on
tell you
Netflix?
this. I hope he don't do Superman. I hope he don't do it.
Superman don't look all that bad, though, man.
No, I hope he don't do the writing or none of that. I mean, I know they're gonna be. I know it's bound to happen. I hope he don't. Like that. Give me something else to distract me of with
the way I look at Superman just like the what y'all watching in these last couple of days, bro. Elseworlds. I look at him as an Elseworld Superman. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see him as like off the mark. Just like all the characters from the Flash, all these characters are showing up on the CW. All those characters to me are Elseworlds characters, bro.
Maybe they need to keep it that way.
We're giving his Elseworld characters.
Yeah, you need to say that word.
I don't know. I'm starting to get a different feeling. My personal is the movies is the canon version now. All the comics.
Yep.
All the comics gotta submit to the movies now.
Mm-hmm.
So that be the canon.
Well, I'm glad you said that because I read that. Thinking me and Savage was talking about this. I don't know if I told him or not, but they're trying to make a backstory in the movie for Thanos. Thanos already got a back. Now they wanted to match with the MCU, a comic. Match with that now.
Right, they're trying to because if you look at it, that's actually being more where everybody argue about and through and through is over about the movies, and then they don't argue comic book with comic book. It's more about movie to comic book. So that's why they need to just go ahead and make the movie verse be the whole canon. Then all the comic books be Elseworld, and they can show like from different. They can run comics in all different directions. Then
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not surprised that they was doing it. That they was going to do that. I'm not.
Don't get me wrong. I haven't watched the CW shows, not because I don't want to. It's just there's too much shit. Man. There's too much shit out there to watch, and have too many priorities.
Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. That's why I love Cody. I can rerun that watch when you get the time, man. Let me watch this going on.
Oh hell yeah, but shit, I get on there and get to watching a good show. Like man, the Flash been so good for the last couple episodes. I'll be like shit, like since you got time out, let me bring you right now. Okay, what's Flash's daughter name? The one that's playing on the
Nora.
Flash? Nora. Yeah, Nora. Now Nora Allen. She actually is smarter than what she leading on to be. And that was the crazy part about it. I've been saying it for so long with the fact that she going from the past all the way to the future. She
I
going
knew
from the
that. I knew that from day one. She let that. She let you. I know you had to know that from day one. When she kept popping up or whatever, and when
right,
the other bull was talking to her, and she like, oh no no no, and he was like, what's my man? My man that's supposed to be like supposed to be like Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock what's his name?
yeah, it's not like Wales.
Sherlock. Well,
Right.
the
She
first
came on
the
back.
first conversation they had, I already knew something was up before then. I said, this can't be good. Even when
Right.
she lied and said that she could have been returned to the future, that thing that she had that was stopping her, I said something is up with this one. She ain't come back in time just to see her father, whatever. And I said that something deeper than that. The world's smart,
Right. And then she the code that Bear was writing down was something that she wrote made that actually goes outside of out of time. So like whenever time changes or whatever like that, it still holds on events. So like when I seen with the Flash, when the Flash and her went to go see the Reverse Flash, and he when he said, "Oh, that's your daughter," and then when he said, "Oh, let me guess, you must be Dawn," and that's when she looked over there on Flash, and Flash, he kind of brushed it off. But when he said these key words, when he said, "Oh, at least you still have one of them," because change in history do have its effects or some shit like that. And people ain't realize he was saying you only got one daughter because you remember the Wonder Twins, like what I'm saying, but they were saying like how he changed the timelines, and Flash ain't really catch on to what he was talking about that, and that's what his daughter was probably thinking about. She got a book that holds all the timelines. Well, she still could see that she had a sister that she's trying to go back in time to change some of the things that Barry did to fix the timeline. So she ain't probably working with the Reverse Flash
She's
against
trying
her
to clean up.
daddy.
Trying to clean up.
Right, exactly, to clean up his mess.
I mean, I could be wrong, but yeah, I kind of agree with you on that. I'm thinking like this broad is smart. Let's think. Okay, let's look at the overall picture. Number one, this bro is not stupid. We already know that. When she act like she couldn't get back in time, and she had the whatchamacallit that would stop her. You telling me you're fast enough and smart enough back in time? You know what point in time to come out of that portal? Out of that portal, you know exactly what year and everything that come out. Then you go inside that secret room and try to figure out why your dad was missing. You know why your dad was missing. I think she know why he's missing. I think she just like what you just said. I think she's trying to fix that. I think she's trying to fix it. She know why he missing. I think she knows I mean, I think she know everything going on or whatever. She just to see how she can whatever. At the same time, spend time with her father.
Right. I mean, but hey, that hold on, let me see something. Y'all hear that scratching?
At the kaleidoscope.
What?
Oh, you
I'm
good?
sorry. Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
good.
Yeah.
I was just covering the mic because the TV got loud for a second.
Oh, yeah. But go ahead. What you was about to say?
Yeah, but yeah, she is smarter than what people think. I mean, the whole purpose of her being in that present time, it got to have a meaning because if she's still there, she's steady tearing up the timeline, no matter what they think. And so, who knows? You know what I'm saying? If it's gonna be the direction they go with that.
She already said she trying to save her daddy. That's the
Yeah.
reason why she there.
Yeah,
She
she
said
did.
it.
She did.
Who? Batgirl? Batwoman?
Nora. No, Nora.
Oh, all right.
Nora. On that couple episodes.
But she might not be there to save her daddy. She there to save Dawn. That's what my thoughts is still lying at.
I think, but I'm just saying, like, no, I get what you're saying, but I think she know everything was going on. I mean, she just not telling them because Wells said too many stuff to her, where though she done slipped up, and she's like, oh no, whatever. Such and such. Like, all right, and he walked off, like, and he up there looking at her. He already plotting and thinking about what it is.
All right, I'm gonna put it like this: if they keep pulling from the source they pulling from, the whole thing with it, the whole reason why they need him is the situation is something only the Flash can stop.
Reason why they need who?
The Flash, if the future going the way is it, if it keep going the way it is, the situation at the end, only the Flash can stop that situation. None of the other superheroes can do it. And that's the
Even
way
with
Wally West died.
even with the crossover, I think the crossover has something to do. Like, yeah, I see where you're going with this one.
But that was that's what they were saying. The other dude was Barry Allen too.
Yeah,
The other Flash, he said that he was Barry Allen, so that he wasn't Jay Garrett.
All right. The other thing is this. Every universe got their own Flash, and he might still be Barry Allen, but it looked totally different.
right.
One of them might be Barry Allen that looked like a cowboy, like
right. But it's still Barry
they
Allen.
not. Yeah, it's still Barry Allen. Barry Allen is the key to the Speed Force in every universe.
But okay, but the thing is, what did he did to that Barry Island on Earth? That's what I'm trying to figure. I want to know what he did to their Earth. I remember what he said. He said, "I'm not gonna let you do to what you did to their Earth. What
Right.
you did to mine."
Look, I'm thinking he like destroyed their whole the multiverse. He just let them destroy themselves and trying to find out which one's worthy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, no doubt, he's trying to see who's going to be worthy. I don't know. Question is, when they stop this big threat, is it going to is he going to return everything back to the way it was? Once he find out which one is going to be the dominant one, which Earth or whatever, so he say which Earth or which hero or what Earth is going to be the one that can help him stop whatever great threat is coming. Is he going to change it back once he find out who is who he can get? Because we already know right now they're narrowing it down straight to Barry Allen. We already know that.
Hey, but the funny part is in the comic. Now I understand when I say in the comic. I don't know which way they taking this in the TV show, so I'm not speaking on that. But in the comic, they chose Earth 2, and it was the Black Superman that saved all their ass.
Oh, that's what's up right there.
Yeah. Well, hey, Savage. Well, listen to this. They had a black Superman in another reality. That black Superman had on a black outfit, so that's the closest black Superman we're going to get. It's my man with the black suit on. That's the closest we're going to get.
Yeah, that's the limitations right there.
Yeah, that's the closest
Not really,
they going.
man.
Yeah,
They're gonna reboot Superman. It's gonna be Michael B. Jordan, bro.
Man,
no, it's not. It's gonna be that Asian boy. It's gonna be that Asian boy, man. That's gonna be Superman.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
Man,
I think before we ever see that,
London.
we'll see an Asian Hulk.
Hey,
that'd be great.
there actually was an Asian Hulk.
I know.
Yeah. But they're gonna show that's gonna be like 1,000 years in the future when they actually come out and show it. We'll be all gone then. Shit. Oh man.
Shit
And I
happened.
bet you that'd be the #1 movie in China too.
What? Man, that thing gonna gross like 3 billion. Day one opening. Man, I can see that now. Like what? Yeah, man.
Yeah, but the thing is that there is a character though. There's that Asian character that's actually the Hulk.
I know.
He's funny though too. He's a funny character.
Nah, man. Well, anything else?
Nah,
Amadeus Cho.
Yep. Amadeus Cho.
Cho.
Yep, that's his name. He's actually a bugged out character, man, because he actually has a personality. You know what I'm saying? Bruce Banner is like the way they do him in the movies is all right and everything. Yeah, he's a scientist, he's a cool person and whatnot, but he's kind of nerdy. Amadeus show ain't nerdy. You're talking about always getting busy. You know what I'm saying? So he's kind of like a little playboy and shit, yo.
I wanted to say something, but I was like, I ain't gonna say that. I'll say that later. But go ahead, Chuck. What we gonna talk about? Go ahead.
Man, when they said going left is an option.
Yeah, I know, right? We did go left.
Oh, this won't be wrong.
That's yeah, but that's what it's about, though. Man, who going to go see the Aquaman?
Me.
Yeah,
dude, I'm gonna see Aquaman. I'm gonna see Spider-Man. They saying Spider-Man is the best movie, bro. Out of all, they say it's the best movie this year.
You talking about the Spider-Verse?
Yep. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Sony already greenlit 2 sequels. Can you imagine? Movie ain't even come out yet.
Oh, damn.
Let me ask you this. Do you think that they're saying that's the best
What movie ain't come out yet?
Because it's for everyone?
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Are you saying that because they saying it or do you think people saying that because it gravitates towards everybody?
No. It's a really, really good movie. It's the way they did it, they made it where everybody is gonna really enjoy the movie. All the characters are standout characters, bro. One of the movies that Sony greenlit was the Spider-Gwen movie. She's actually gonna come up with her own movie, but it's gonna be a whole bunch of Spider-Women. So I'm hoping Spider-Woman actually comes out in this one, and a whole bunch of other characters and whatnot. Maybe what is it? May Parker, right? May Parker and whatnot. Peter and Mary Jane's daughter, I guess, because she's Spider-Girl and whatnot. I'm figuring all those characters are going to show up in that movie that they do. Plus, there's going to be a sequel to the Miles Morales movie, per se. All right? But the movie actually has a very good script. The character, they made Spider-Man 40 years old. I mean, who the fuck ain't going to like Spider-Man at 40 years old? The dude's still funny. He's still retarded and whatnot. All the acting was on point. All the characters, there's 6 Spider people in the fucking movie, and all of them stood out, man. Even fucking Spider-Ham. All right, that I was like, wow. I read Spider-Ham when I was little and shit in the comics, and I never thought he would actually make it into a fucking movie. And people at first, once they saw that first shit, Spider-Ham might be corny. Hell no, that motherfucker comes off like Rocket Raccoon. All right, Rocket Raccoon, a fucking raccoon in the MCU proper. The fuck makes you think a fucking Spider-Ham can't work?
Let me ask you this. Do you think it would be a day when Disney, Marvel get back?
Yeah, they ain't never getting Spider-Man back, bro. Yo, Disney don't got enough money to buy Spider-Man back.
That hurt.
I mean, shit.
They do, but they just not giving that up. They ain't giving that up. They not gonna.
That's what I'm saying. Sony ain't giving that shit. Look at how much Venom made, man. 800 million worldwide, bro. That shit made more than Wonder Woman. It made more than the Woman. Damn, look at me. I'm mumbling. It made more than the Wonder Woman movie.
Hey, man.
Yeah, that's because it's cold and shit. You know what I'm saying? That time of the year, the Christmas time, the eggnog and
hey, dog, don't say that, dog. You sound like you damn
bro. Dog. It was 11 degrees last night.
Dog, you sound like Savage Shirley, dog. Don't say that.
Man, 11 degrees, 60 degrees. I'm thinking it's freezing.
Nah, hell nah, bro. It was 11 degrees, yo, and I'm outside pumping gas, right? Dude, I didn't even fill up my tank. I only got halfway, bro. It was too fucking cold. I was like, you know what? I'll fucking put it the other half another day.
Look where you at, man. Look where you at, man. You way over there and stuff near the damn mountain and stuff.
Dude, I was regretting not putting on my fucking long johns and shit. My thermals? I should have put on my fucking thermals. I was like, damn. It's like, oh, well. I'm going to miss that shit the next time.
Thermal and a full body suit.
No, that shit was something serious. I can't front.
Yeah, but man, y'all ready to go ahead and get up out this thing?
Yeah.
We've been talking for a minute, bro.
Yeah,
I need to go eat.
Yeah,
I need to go get I need to get my second dinner.
Bro. That's what's up.
Second dinner?
Yeah, don't worry
about what the hell is you, a hobbit?
Yeah, listen here. We ain't gonna talk about that. We can talk about that off the air.
Yeah, that's why I said I was gonna leave that one alone.
Yo.
Sometimes
He's like second dinner and second brunch and whatever.
yeah, that sounds like a lot of information. But man, everybody that came out, I appreciate y'all rocking out with us. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on the panel. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all coming out. You know, I love knowing this here. We have a good time. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us. It's the Rock Vibration Podcast. We're gonna get about this thing. Anybody want to say anything else? Because we didn't go all the way left.
Yeah, don't worry about your boy, your young boy Chaos. He had to go to church and praise the Lord or whatever. Get them unclean sins out off his mind and off the skin or whatever. I'm probably Chaos God, whatever that bullshit he's saying next week.
Yeah, that's what's up, Chaos. You know what I'm saying? We'll see you next week. But say Cloud, man, go on, get us up out of here.
All right, well, everybody tune in next week to the same YouTube channel. I guess the same YouTube time, but I don't know the time y'all be going on, so who knows?
Yeah, this ain't that right here. It was a circumstantial situation, but we made it through it because you know what I'm saying. It's all about it.